Sorry, this is part two because my son came in the room when I was in the middle of recording the first version, the first part. So I'm gonna finish the second part and then I'm gonna go get free. But back to what I was saying, like when you're going through certain situations and scenarios in your life, you are supposed to be learning from them. You know what I'm saying? Like every emotion that you feel on the emotional wheel, you feel that at some point in time in your life. And that even applies to the lower vibrational emotional feelings, right? Like guilt, hurt, shame, defeat, despair, anguish, anxiety, stress. Those are not just feelings. Every feeling is actually a spirit. It is a energy. It is a entity that is welcomed into your space because you have opened a door or a portal to you somewhere in your soul or somewhere in your being or somewhere in your mind. Excuse me. You have opened a portal to somewhere within you that allowed that energy to come into you. When you have experiences, like say for example, you get into an argument with somebody, right? And you guys are going back and forth and back and forth. Each time you two are returning back and forth to each other, that same vibrational frequency and energy, you are opening your energetic spiritual field. You opening somewhere in your mind, you're opening or triggering some type of synapses in your brain that is like an open door that is allowing a spirit energy or entity to enter into the space of your mind and into your life and into your being and into your everything, right? Now, it might not be something heavy or a heavy energy or a heavy spirit. It could be a little one, a light one, right? It can be, because it can be dark or light. It can be a positive thought or it could be a negative thought. It goes both ways, right? It's duality, because this realm is all about duality. So, like, as you're opening these doors to these different aspects, experiences, emotions, things that you're going through, right? You are building a bond with this energy, this entity. That's confirmation. You're building a bond with this spirit. You saying you can live in me, spirit. You can do these things inside of me, just like when you put food in your body, right? You're chewing the food, you're eating the food, and you know food is supposed to give you energy. The relationship you have with that food, it's how that food will affect your body. That's why they say pray over your food before you eat your food, because you want to build up a genuine bond with the food that you're going to eat, because you are what you eat. You literally are what you eat. Everything you eat goes through your digestive system. It is broken down and processed and absorbed into your body. Like, and whatever energy or entity or bacteria or chemical, whatever was on it, no matter how much you clean it, a part of that is still being put into you. All right, hold on, let me some water. Excuse me. That would have good. But a part of whatever, like whatever that is being embedded into you. Now it can be embedded into you through your ears, through your nose, through your mouth, through your stomach when you ingest it, through your eyes, what you see, you know what I'm saying, through your orifice, through your private parts, which putting inside and taking outside. That's not in my business. Okay. I don't even want to go left. Let's be, and that's not even in a negative way even, you know what I'm saying? Because you can put things inside of you that you should not be putting inside of you. And that can be anything, drugs, right? Indulging of foods, right? Alcohol, you know what I'm saying? All these things that you're putting inside of you is a spirit, is an energy. The people that you put yourself around, and you talking to them, you have a conversation with them, you're allowing their energy to be intertwined into your energy in some way, shape, or fashion. There's a portion of your being that is allowing this energy to come inside to be a part of you, right? And so when you open yourself to these different portals or these different beings or energies, sometimes we open ourselves to things we should not be opened unto, which is why the scripture says, test ye your spirit. Test your spirit. Test the spirit in which you are interacting and engaging with. When you go through an experience, a situation with a person, after white, like, hold up, wait a minute. I don't like this feeling. I don't, we're not, this is not welcome. This is not okay. When you start speaking up for yourself and you start asserting yourself and you start having boundaries and you start having some standards and you start paying attention to like certain things that's happening to you that you just don't like happening to you, and you actually start paying attention as to why is it happening to me? Why is this transpiring this way? What did I do? What can I do? What can I say? How can I change? How can I behave? How can I act differently to give me a different result? For the betterment of my own well-being, or for me to be in alignment with what God wants me to be in alignment with, or for me to be in alignment with whatever my true destiny path or fate is. Like, yeah, let's fix that. You know what I mean? Like, let's fix that. Let's dig deep and fix that. Why are we doing that? Why are we allowing access to our being? Like, you had to start to learn to love yourself. To thine own self be true means to love yourself, to honor yourself, to listen to yourself, to respect yourself, to hear yourself. People be like, oh, you crazy because you talk to yourself. So, who else am I going to sit here and talk to that knows me better than me? Me. Like, people be like, oh my God, you got all these. No, you don't have multiple voices in your head. Your thoughts are not multiple voices. It's you. It's a different aspect or part or perspective of you. Right? When you think, whose voice do you think in? Is it your voice? Is it somebody else's voice? Like, pay attention. Like, people are like, you crazy. No, I'm dead serious. People that can hear different voices, those people are actually not insane. People call them or label them schizophrenic. It's not a schizophrenic is a overuse where you don't know how to close the doors. You have too many doors open. You've done too much too fast, and you haven't allowed your brain time to process and grow, evolve, and change, or you become so in denial of certain things that you've allowed your brain to be taken over. You have too many portals open. And the only way to close them, off is to take the time to talk through it and not be in denial of who the fuck you really, who you really are. Because you are what you attract. Just like you are what you eat. So if you are what you attract, that means you are the part of you. A part of you is in alignment with a part of what you are seeking to have or behold. Therefore, you are in that same vibrational frequency. You become like a magnet. You draw it to yourself. And that is mostly pretty much how you manifest. You manifest something by how attached you become to it, how in tune and how magnetic are you genuinely, how aligned are you, how can you find that aspect of you within yourself to draw it to you or draw it up out of you. When you're able to draw it up out of you, you magnetize it to yourself in the universe. You are the universe. The universe is inside of you. It's not outside of you. The universe is inside of you. And I know that sounds crazy, and I probably was like, whoa, but no, that's deep. You and the universe are one and the same. Like, yes, we are living in this world, and yes, we're living in this realm, and we walk around and we interact and exchange with each other, but the universe is inside of you. You are the universe, and the universe is you. You can create and make anything that you can think of. It's all in the intention and the belief behind it. How strong is that belief? How strong is that thought? How strong is that energy? How strong is that notion? How strong is that desire? How strong is that focus? How strong is that determination? How strong is that willpower? How strong are you? What's your power? What you walking with? What you working with? And the thing is, you don't even have to tell nobody. You just have to find a place to believe it and know it and feel it and know it to be true within you. You have to find the confidence. How strong is your confidence, your trust, and your faith and your belief in yourself? How passionate are you about something? How enthralled in it are you? Like, how focused and determined are you for that? Like, how hungry are you? How eager are you to see your dreams come into volition? How driven are you? How motivated are you? What is your drive? What is your purpose? And see, for me, I've been going through the motions, baby. Like, I know what I want to do, but it's my vision's not all the way clear yet. Or I know what I want to do, but this one said no. We procrastinate and we. I know I can't say we because, well, I don't know whoever apply. Whoever don't. However, like, we self-sabotage, or we doubt ourselves, and then we get mad when other people doubt us too. The doubt comes from you. You put that energy in the atmosphere. And whoever was drawn to that energy, of course they're gonna come and they're gonna doubt you too. Because that level of doubt, that weight that it has, that frequency that it has, is so heavy. And when it shoots out, of course you're gonna attract. It's a strong magnetic energy that you're drawn to yourself. And now you done attracted more people that are doubtful, that are not hopeful, that speak a good game and don't actually do it or don't move in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many levels to this, bro. And I just really need people to understand, like, bro, love yourself. Recognize your greatness. I'm talking to myself too, because I struggle with trust, right? I'm not even gonna say that no more. I cancel that thought. I cancel that thought. I cancel that speech. I cancel the word. I cancel the ideation and the notion of it. I'm not saying it no more. I remove it from my vocabulary. Bloop. Delete it. Okay. I used to struggle with trust. There we go. Because it's a past tense thing, right? If you speak in life, catch yourself in the moment. Don't even allow yourself to go beyond where you just was at with that same, no, that shit did, bro. And that's how I've been working on myself. I catch myself in the moment, like, wait a minute, if I'm going to do this, then let me live in it too. If I'm going to do this, then let me fix parts of me where I can move directly in it, where I'm not even just saying it, I'm doing it. I'm in action. I'm making it in action, right? So, like, I've been struggling with, like, staying on top of my work lately, because I just really, my passion ain't been in it lately. Like, I feel like I said, I've been feeling burnt out. And I absolutely love what I do. However, I can feel that I'm moving in a new direction, something that is deeper than what I've already been doing, something that is going to be more weighted. I've gathered enough information that I have, or that I've needed for the time to move to the next level, and I'm ready to move to the next level. So it's just like, okay, let's get organized. How are we going to do this? How is this going to play out? Like, what are you really talking about? Like, and not being afraid, because naturally you are going to be afraid to take the leap of faith. Naturally, you are going to be afraid to make drastic changes. Naturally, you are going to be afraid to step out on a limb. Naturally, you're going to be afraid to take a risk. But aren't you willing to take a risk on you? Like, you should be. It's you. You should do anything to want to take care of you, to make a better you, for a better life for you. Like, your actions dictate how you live, how you thrive, how you evolve, what you gain, what you don't gain, what you have, what you build up, what you like release. Like, you do that. Nobody else can do that for you. You do that. Now, you can allow other people to assist you and help you and grow you, or offer you things of that nature, whatever, and they reciprocate and they kind of help you along the way, and then you guys can build a bond. But like I said, the scripture says it too. People come into your life for a reason or a season. And sometimes they're there forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's your job to have discernment. It's your job to test the spirit. It's your job to test yourself. Not them. Test you. You are the target. Test yourself. Test your spirit. Test your energy. Test your thoughts. Test your behavior. Test yourself. Recognize where you are messing up. I was getting ready because I'm catching myself. Recognize where you have fallen short. Recognize where you messed up. Recognize where you made a decision, a choice to be a certain way, and you recognizing that it's no longer beneficial to you in your life at this point in time. You're not in that same scenario, or you're not in that same mindset, or the same area, or the same vibrational frequency, or around those same people. Like, you making moves. Baby, I've been making moves for a long time. For a long time. And it's like, I'm working, be patient. Be patient. I've been wanting to take off for a minute, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait and help this person. Oh well, I feel like I gotta learn something over here. Oh well, I'm at that point now. I'm not even gonna say. I think I know I have everything I need. When I say I've researched for years and years and years, I've been researching for years. Pretty much my whole life I've been researching to understand people, to understand how people are, just to know people, to know their feelings, to know their emotions, to know their thought processes, to understand how they thrive, to understand and know how to help them, how to adapt. I am so cool with so many different people from so many different walks of life. The issue that I ran into some dark people, and it took me somewhere. I was like, whoa, I don't know if I was ready to go. And the thing is, when you trust and you believe and you have faith and you know, like, all right, this day, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I ain't gonna fear no evil. Yeah, I was in the shadow of death, baby. I was walking with the dead, talking with the dead, feeling them. You feel me? I was low. I was down there. You feel me? I was there. And what I had to learn was it's not a scary thing. It's scary when you put yourself down there, you don't know what's going on, and you just, you got this one and that one messing with you, and the spirit, darkness in the spirit, that is no joke. It is no joke. Because when you realize you are the light, baby, you attract so much more darkness. You would think that light attracts light. Oh no, baby. The more light you have, the darker it tends to try to get. You have to find your light within you and keep pressing forward. You got to know who you are. Like, and life is going to get crazy because life is an outward reflection of what is going on in your inner world, your inner being. So if you're around a bunch of people that's snakes, you're around a bunch of people that's, kiki, you're around a bunch of people that like, okay, they smile in your face, but they really ain't got your back or really gonna help you, whatever the case may be. If shit really hit the fan, you be like, yo, look, can you help me out? Like, I met a real one. I met a couple of them. I prayed. You can pray. Prayer does change things because prayer is a request to the universe. Prayer is a request to the atmosphere, to the ethers to say, hey, look, can you assist me? I'm attempting to do the right thing. I don't want to move without you. Can you assist me, please? And I promise you it'll be a ram in the bush. You can say God, source, universe, whoever you want to pray to. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but whoever you pray to. I need a ram in the bush. Can you help me out? And they will respond. The universe will answer you. Yes, we gonna help you, or no, we not. Or sit in it. Pay attention. Be still. Don't do nothing. The universe will tell you what to do. You will feel it in your spirit. If those of you who are really tapped in, that's really, really, genuinely like in there, you will feel it in your spirit. When you're ready to wake up and not be afraid anymore, you'll wake up. When you're tired, like what's that woman? I believe her name was Ready to Be Welcome. No, that was Welcome. I don't know. Whichever one was like, what did she say? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. When you get fed up enough and you done, you just over it, like, bro, I'm so sick of this whole situation, this whole scenario, this whole life. I'm over this. I don't want to do this no more. It's something inside of you that wakes up and like, okay, bet, let's go. We out here. And you dip. Now, sometimes you'll say it over and over and over again and you won't actually move. And then there has to be some pivotal, extreme experience, emotion, or moment, or the universe will be like, look, like they will jolt you, they will shake you and tell you, look, bro, look, sis, look, cuz, keep it moving. Life is about moving forward. You should not be looking back. The only time you should be looking back is to make sure you're educating yourself, and then, or look back to be admiring of yourself to see where the fuck you've come from. Lord forgive me, but to see where you've come from. To recognize all the things you've ever been through so that you can see where you're coming from. That's the only time you should be even looking back. Who cares who don't like you? Who cares who don't want to see you get ahead? Your haters are your best motivators. If you making somebody mad, you doing something right. I'm learning that. I'm learning that. You making somebody mad, you get somebody irritated and they up under their skin and they all you doing something right. Oh, okay, let me keep moving in. Right? Let me keep stopping there. Let me put my lemon pepper steppers on and keep it moving. I don't give a flying Batman. Like, I'm quick to tell you, I don't give a flying Batman. I'm out. Deuces. Catch me on the flip. I see you when I see you. Nick, Nick, petty, skitty, Nick, Nick, Nick. Go ahead, about yourself in times. Yeah, go ahead, be free. Right? Like, and people that know me, that genuinely know me, they know I'm not playing. I'm not lying. Like, if I ain't rocking with something, I'm out. And I will tell you, like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm working on too, like, building relationships, right? Because, like, people play too much. They like to play like you don't know what's going on, like to play like you stupid. I'm not a stupid person. I'm a very alert learner, like a very alert learner and aware individual. Let's put it like that. Very conscious. You know what I'm saying? I feel energy. I feel vibes. I feel frequencies. And I can be like, and I'm good. I'm like, yo, do I want to let that in? Nah, I ain't with that. Go ahead, go be free. I'm not opening that portal to let you in to deal with you in that regard. You don't deserve my energy. You don't deserve a part of me. You don't deserve a piece of that. Because I value my energy now. I understand why my energy is so important. I understand why your energy is so important. Your energy is the essence of you. It's your life force energy. Right? Who you are, what you put out in the episode, that's your life force energy. Am I gonna keep giving my life force energy away and feel drained and dim my light and hold myself back because I don't want somebody else to feel uncomfortable around me? That's not my problem. Your uncomfortability with the situation is your problem with you. I'm gonna say that again. Your uncomfortability with a situation is not an outside problem. It is your problem that you have with you. There is some part of you that is not happy with how you are operating because there's a part of you that knows that you can always do better or you can always do more. And when you see somebody else doing better or doing more than you, and that feeling is triggered, that enviousness is triggered, the problem is not the other person. The problem is you. Because you want what someone else has. You don't want to see them go beyond you. You don't want to see them be above you. You want it for yourself. And that is supposed to be a motivator, not a deterrent. And a lot of people use it as a deterrent or gasoline to go and fuel and you know, start a hate brigade and brigade whatever. And start doing just vindictive, petty, or spiteful things to you because they're envious. And the thing is, the problem in it is that you don't see your own potential. You see the potential in someone else because somebody else has evolved and you're watching them evolve around you and you stuck. Now, a smart person would say, hey, I noticed that you did the XYZ. What's different about you? Can you help me? Like I'm not about to sit here and drag somebody down. Like, bro, when I say I do not like asking people for stuff, I don't feel good. Like, if I really need help, I will ask for help. I will rather tell you my story than to ask you for my help or anything like that, because it's like I don't even want you to feel sorry for me. I just need help. This is what's going on. This is what I need help with. I really don't want to ask you. However, this is my situation. And this is really my situation. Now, you can do whatever with it, what you do. But this is my situation. And many times people will offer to help me. And it's like, they'll offer to help me. And then I just feel bad because I'm like, I don't want you to help me. Like, I don't want to be in this predicament. You know what I'm saying? I want to pay you back. So, and I'm bad for bad. Like, even though I ain't got no bands right now. That's funny. But it don't even have to be monetary. Bad for bad is energy for energy. You feel me? Like, I'll get with you. You feel me? Like, I'll do something. I'll figure it out. But it's like, bro, like, I'm over it, yo. I'm so over it. I'm over it. I'm over people. And it's just like, bro, how can I change that feeling? What needs to be fixed that I'm not over people? Because I want to help you. I want to heal you. I want to grow you. I want to evolve you. I want to show you the way, just like I learned the way. I want to help you get on your journey, like just like I got on my journey, and me helping you get on your journey without depleting myself. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they say each one reach one, teach one. You know what I'm saying? If you can teach one, you reaching somebody else. If you teaching somebody else, you just like they say, you take a man to the water, you give him a fish he eat for a day. But if you teach him the fish he eat for a lifetime, yes. I want to teach you how to fish. Be fishers of men, as the scripture says. I want to teach you how to fish. Like, bro, I've been going back and forth with and this is funny because this is private for real, but I'm gonna share it because it's funny to me. Um, I've known for years that I'm supposed to be a speaker of sorts. I've known my purpose is to speak and to share word, to share whatever the spirit gives me to share, right? I've known this for years. I was afraid of my own voice at one point in time, and then had to learn to love my voice. And I learned to love my voice, and then it was like, okay, I went into this space of acceptance. And I've been struggling and fighting with acceptance for years now, bro. When I say years, and I didn't realize that fighting with acceptance is levels to it, right? It's so many different ways to accept yourself for who you are, and accept people for who they are, and accept and understand situations for what they are. And when you learn to accept that you are who you genuinely are, and you, like I said, you don't give no fucks about it, um something inside of you wakes up. Like there's like this fire, or this ignition, or this just something inside you wakes up. There's this burning sensation, or like this just warmth that begins to wake up, and that energy will fill you up. And when that energy fills you up, you just move. You trust it, you believe it, you have faith in it. You know what I mean? You ask the higher source, the universe, the higher power, whoever you pray to, you ask for the surety and the understanding, to have discernment, to know what to do. Because baby, when I tell you I've been like, whoa, what is this? I don't know what to do. Lord, I need to know what to do. Help me. Help me, God. Help me, ancestors. Help me, spirit guides. Help me, angels. Help me, supreme being. Like, you know what I'm saying? Help me. Help me get through whatever this situation is. Excuse me. Give me the knowledge that I need at this time. You know what I'm saying? So that, excuse me, confirmation group. But give me the knowledge, not even, but give me the knowledge that I need at this time to be fruitful. Give me the knowledge that I need at this time to get through this situation. And let me do so according to your will and your way, in a positive way, that it is beneficial not just to me, but beneficial to others. Like, you gotta be selfless in the act as well. Like, it's not just about me. I want to move how I was designed and created to move. Purposeful movements. I want to accomplish and achieve and do what I was created to do. I wish to and seek to be in alignment with my true purpose, my true mission. I wish to have clarity on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I desire to have clarity on it. I demand to have clarity on it. I demand to be in alignment with my true self, with my true purpose, with my true mission. I choose to move that way, to not allow or give anyone else any power over me, that I may not move how I'm supposed to move, how I was created to move. And when I come into a programming or initiation or an agreement or something that is not, what I'm supposed to download or process or perceive, or whatever, my brain or my body or my spirit or my soul or my life or my journey or my path, whatever I'm supposed to be doing, like, if it's not in alignment, remove it. Put me in alignment with me. Put me in alignment with my purpose. Put me in alignment with my DNA coding that said, hey, you was put on this planet to do bop, 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 bop. You got what I'm saying? Let me be in alignment with that. Let me be knowledgeable of that and let me move accordingly. And those individuals and people that come into connection with me, that are supposed to teach me about me, to help me grow, learn, evolve, and change on this journey, Lord, let them come and do what they supposed to do. And let me be conscious, cognitive, alert, and aware to pay attention to what is actually going on around me so that I can move the way I'm supposed to move for my betterment. And not just my own, but to enlighten the space, to uplift, to bring and speak life into others, and speak life into things that life should be spoken into, right? Like, I've worked in the slums. I've lived in the slums. I've been homeless 5 times in my whole life. I was molested when I was a little girl. I got raped when I was in my 20s, 30s, late 20s, early 30s. It was around that time. I ain't about to go all the way into it, but right? I had mental breakdown. You feel me? Like, I believe I was 34, 34, 35, 36 from that area, right? Like, I suffered from panic attacks, anxiety attacks, was told I was bipolar, was told I have ADHD, was told I have all these different ailments going on, and then getting into it and doing the study, excuse me, getting into it and doing the study and understanding who I am and what I've become through the spiritual process of it. All in all, excuse me, I wouldn't change me. I wouldn't change none of it because it made me exactly and precisely who I am, and it's brought me to this very moment. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've been through so many different things. I've had people lie to me. I have people steal from me. I have people cheat on me. I have people attempt to actually physically hurt and harm me. I had somebody freaking bite. I had this girl. I took this girl into my house because she was homeless with 2 kids or wherever she said she was. And she was going through things. I could tell she was struggling with things psychologically. You know what I'm saying? She was going through things. And I told her the only stipulation I had was don't drink in my house. You know what I'm saying? Back then at that time, I was real heavy into like smoking. You feel me? So it was like, okay, even if I wasn't smoking, they were smoking in my house. Like, my house was like the smoke house, whatever. Even though I didn't want it to be like that, it kind of became that through the relationship of me being married to my husband. Okay. I'm not basing no judgment because there was times where I would go and be a part of it. So real recognize real. When I decided that I didn't want to be a part of it anymore and I attempted to assert my dominance in the area of it, it was not well received. You know what I'm saying? I was in a difficult relationship. And so it's just like, I had to learn. But I digress. Cause I'm talking about the girl that I took in my house. I took this girl in my house. You know what I'm saying? Because I genuinely wanted what was best for her, and I genuinely cared about her. I knew what it was like to be in a situation where you don't know which way is up, you don't know who you really can depend on, you don't really know who you fit in with, you lost, you trying to find yourself. You feel what I'm saying? If I can be an example to help you find yourself, then let me be the example. But it backfired like a bitch. I'm trying. Ooh, excuse me, but it did. It backfired because the thing is, the girl wound up biting me in my house. I wound up having to call 911. They had to come and get her out my house. Mind you, she full blown, like, just, it was just a mess. But all this is happening in front of my kids and her kids. And it's like, in my mind, I'm just like, bro, I don't want this to be happening to you. I'm even talking to her like, God rest her soul. Because she didn't deserve what she got. She really didn't. And I pray for her family because she really didn't deserve what she got. Like, she actually was a really sweet person. Like, I got to understand and know a human being that was hurting on the inside and offered friendship despite how the things transpired in the end. She was hurting. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to be loved just like anybody else. She wanted to be seen and heard just like anybody else. And I empathized with her because I understood that feeling. I understood what it was like to feel invisible. I understood what it was like to not, to put out all this energy and light and love and want to connect and not be understood or not be perceived. I understood what it was like to have defense mechanisms because of trials and tribulations and traumas that happened in your youth and your young adulthood, and you ain't want to talk about it, and you ain't know how to bring it to word. So you develop tics, or you develop, just mannerisms or behaviors, or it just be random little things that you might do or say when people come around, where you get that certain feeling. And those of you who have been traumatized or know what I'm talking about, yeah, we do it. Real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to learn to go back to those moments and forgive yourself. Forgive who you were in that moment, even if you didn't feel like you did anything wrong. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for even feeling bad about you because of someone else's actions or someone else's behaviors. Because, baby, when I say I can go deep into this situation, I can go deeper. You feel what I'm saying? And I got a little personal, but it's just like I need people to understand that we are all going through life. We are all experiencing things. We are all feeling things. We are all, taking things in and allowing ourselves to be open to things that we don't need to be open to no more. When you go through stuff in your past, it is not your job to keep carrying it. Understand and recognize why you went through it. No matter how bad or hurtful or unforgiving it may seem or it may be. Experience that moment. Like, relive the moment, not to feel the feelings. However, really relive the moment to understand the lesson, to learn the lesson in it. And don't actually allow yourself to go through the shit no more. Like, make a statement. Like, make a statement. I was going to say make a boundary or standard, but make a statement. Declare it. Speak it into existence. Guys, at this point in time, I behaved this way. I was guilty of behaving that way. I repent for that. You know what? I understand now. Going forward from this very moment on, I choose to be that way. You know what I'm saying? I choose to be this way. I choose to move according to this. Like I say, I choose to be in alignment with my true purpose and my true self. Going forward, anything that takes me out of alignment, I choose to walk away from it and give me the discernment to do so. Um, I had to pause the video because I was interrupted, but I'm going to close right here because I just feel like, bro, life, just know that life was designed to make you see you for who you truly honestly are. The people that made it to this planet, that were born into this planet, we were all born into this planet for a reason. We were all destined to come to this planet for a reason. It was not like just some happenstance that we came here. You are a blessing. You are a true blessing to actually come to this planet in during the time of this planet's transition, this planet's birth, this planet's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say Earth is billions and billions of years old. Okay, if Earth is billions and billions of years old, think of all the different cycles that the Earth had to go through. And then, because I don't know if those of you, because people play bent, but they've changed out timelines so many times. Like, it's so funny. Like, you really got to go back and really pay attention to how they have changed and reset a lot of our timelines and a lot of our, like, just, yeah. Go study history. They change timelines so many times, and timeline is like your year and date, your calendar, and they've changed it so many times. And every time you change it, it throws up or it alters people's understanding and perspective of things because they only, some people are stuck in just that one timeline. But if you really go back through your history, you'll see that they changed the years, they changed the days, they changed how to count up and how they counted down. And why they changed it, and different calendars, why they changed the calendar, like that. Every time they alter or change the calendar, they're changing a timeline or jumping timelines. They're going to a different or starting, like it's like a reset. It's like pressing a reset button on something. And then having everyone agree to it or conform to it is resetting the whole everything. Everybody's saying, okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, that's what we're doing. And we just do it. Like, who gives them the authority to do that? We did, because we agreed with it. So if you don't agree with it, you move on your own time. And everybody's not gonna like you moving on your own time, real shit though. But but you have to put yourself in a position to do that too. And that's like living off grid. You know what I mean? You're just doing your thing. Like, you don't need nothing from nobody else. You found contentment within yourself. And that's realistic. When you find contentment within yourself, and I said I was getting right in this video because we have 40 minutes. But when you find contentment in yourself, that means you find peace within you. Nothing and no one else can alter, take, or change that away from you unless you allow it. When you find a genuine, true acceptance of yourself, and you don't care no more about what anybody has to say or think or do or feel about you, you know who you are, you love who you are, and you genuinely just are yourself, and you've accepted you, and you know what makes you tick, and you're at peace with you, and you're happy with you, and you have all the things you feel you need to be, at whatever level you like. If you feel like you living to your full potential, you've done everything you were supposed to do, ain't nothing nobody can say that's gonna take that from you. You know what I'm saying? Even your accomplishments, whatever you accomplish or you work towards, it's yours. It's yours. No one can take that from you unless you allow it to be done. Mm. I should do a bleeding. Mm. Right. I'm about to get off here. To that no self be true. I appreciate 7 minutes of the side.